Okay guys, so we're trying out some products today in today's video, but we're just doing a makeup tutorial. But I have a few products here that I received and I want to try them out, see how good they are. First one is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Power Primer, and then the Laura Mercier the Perfect Cream Multitasking Moisturizer. If you guys know, I have not been using any products on my face, particularly because of my breaking out, which is clearing up quite a bit. Actually, my face is pretty much getting back to normal, but just because I wasn't sure where the breakouts were coming from because they were not menstrual related, I wanted to kind of stop using all products altogether. So this is probably the first moisturizer and primer that I will be using in a while. I was able to check the primer on CosDNA, which CosDNA is the site that my dermatologist gave me in order to be able to check products and see how the ingredients can affect your skin. So I went on there, I was able to find this one. It pulled up and everything on there was good. I believe the lower the number the better, but I wasn't able to find the moisturizer on there. So I just kind of do that now with certain products just to kind of see what I'm getting myself into, so that way if my breakouts happen to get worse or whatever, I kind of know, okay, well I used this product last week. So we're trying this out along with this Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Honey. I just kind of knew this shade was going to be perfect for my eyelids, so because as you guys know I use concealer on there. So I'm going to be trying this out, as well as these color chalks from Milk. I don't have a lot of products from Milk makeup, so I wanted to try these out. These are sort of like chalk, but I'm assuming they're kind of like eyeshadow. I'm gonna look them up so I can see exactly what they're used for. But yeah, in today's video we're gonna be doing a tutorial incorporating all these products. I haven't had a face beat in a very long time, so this is just my way of sort of just feeling pretty, even though I have nowhere to go, and at the same time reviewing these products for you guys so you guys know whether they're Christal approved or not. So if you want to see the makeup tutorial that your girl's gonna get into, then I highly suggest that you keep on watching, as well as making sure you hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to my channel, so you can make sure you see all your girls' videos that are coming out. Make sure you hit the notification bell. It'll give you an alert every time I post a video, so you'll be up to date with all of my uploads and everything your girl has going on. So without further ado, if you want to see what your girl's gonna get into with this makeup, then keep watching. Let's get into this. So we're gonna start off with this primer. Actually, I think I'm gonna do my brows first, but let me do my brows off camera. That just takes way too long. Brows are done. Actually, when my brows are actually tweezed and everything, they're like super easy to deal with. I think I need to just start maintaining them much more. But anyway, let's get into this product. So we're gonna go in with the Moisturizer Perfect Cream Multitasking Moisturizer. So this moisturizer, a lightweight moisturizer that targets visible signs of aging while providing a boost of hydration. It is $68. Your girl did not pay for this, so I'm super happy about that. So $68. It comes in this kind of glass bottle. It has these like this design around the glass, which is pretty cool. You open it up and this is what it looks like. Hopefully you guys can see that just off of touching it. It's pretty lightweight. It does have a scent to it, but it's not like an unbearable scent, but it does have like a nice scent to it. It's weird. It's like, I don't know. Does it say how to apply this? I'm sure it does on the box. Apply morning and evening to freshly cleanse skin. So this smells like something. I'm trying to remember. I can't really remember what it smells like, but definitely Do you know like when you get a magazine and like you have the perfume samples in the magazine and it has that little folded page and you kind of open it and you get like that floral, not floral, but it's like a faint smell, but it's there and you could actually tell what the perfume smells like. This is what this smells like. And I mean, I don't really have a problem with scents, to be honest, so it doesn't really bother me. But if you don't like scents, maybe it might annoy you a little bit. Pure Canvas Power Primer Supercharged Essence. This is $55. It is a super fine, supercharged, and super concentrated. This priming essence creates a flawless canvas for makeup application and extended wear. So it's more of an end. Well, it says primer in there, but then it says essence, which I'm not really familiar with. I mean, I don't know if that's the difference, if primer and essence is something different, but both names are in the title, so I'm assuming it's a primer. But it's supposed to create a flawless canvas for makeup application, which is exactly what I'm going for. So it comes in this little squeeze tube, sort of looks like a pink U. So it does have like a squeeze drop kind of thing going on. It says apply after skincare. Gently massage a dime-sized amount onto skin with fingertips. So, dime-sized amount. I don't know what that is. So we're just gonna do. What is a dime-sized amount anyway? I'm just gonna do. Oh, I'm just gonna do a little dot. I hate these tube things because I feel like they never take out enough product. Like I have to fight with it. So. Oh my god, you're not gonna come out of here. I'm gonna be here all day trying to do this. Okay, whatever. I think this is enough because it says dime size amount and I'm pretty sure I kind of already put on more than I needed. Okay. I'm trying this new thing of like doing my, I don't know, I feel like I don't like doing my eyebrows first because I feel like when I put on foundation it could mess up my brows, and brows take way too long for them to get messed up. So I looked up the Milk, the color chalk. It said so clean handmade and extruded powder pigment in a solid stick format, glides on smooth for buildable payoff on eyes, cheeks, and lips. So this can be used on your eyes, your lips, or your cheeks. I like products like this, but I kind of have like a hate-love relationship for products like this because, like, you know, when you have your favorite blush, I mean, it's good in terms of like traveling. You bring this, you get your eyes, your lips, and your cheeks all in one. But when you have like favorite products, like I have my blush that I like, so I'm not gonna use this as blush. When I see this, it just screams eyeshadow to me. But anyway, I'm gonna put this, do my eyes first because this is sort of glitter, and you know how I feel about glitter, and then putting my foundation on. So the colors I have here, do they even have colors? This one is called Bounce, Double Dutch, and Skip It. This is a very, very pretty brown shade. So I think I'm just gonna swatch them for you guys so you guys can see. Alright, so this first one here, is, hope you guys can see that. This is Bounce. The brown shade in the middle is Double Dutch, and then the other shade on the other end is Skip It. So they're pretty colors. I think the brown is a very, very, very nice shade. So I'm kind of just using the brush. It's like wrapped all around, sort of like a crayon. I don't know if you guys can see. So it has a double end, right? So I'm just using the brush to just tap on it and then get it to go on this way. But before I do that, so I'm rushing the gun. Let's try this Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This is in the shade Honey. So this is what the pot looks like. Come on, focus. This is what it looks like. So I'm gonna just put my finger in here and just, oh, okay, you're very, very bright. and just kind of pat that on my lid as a base. It goes on very bright looking, but then it kind of blends in. It kind of does look white, but I don't know. It doesn't look bad, but I feel like it looks kind of white. So I'm just gonna go over with some of my concealer because I don't know. I don't really trust how that looks. I feel like it's gonna make me look like casket ready or something. Alright, definitely much better, not as white. I'm trying to think what would I use this for. I think so. These products are products I got from my coworker. I did a previous video with doing the Barbie Pure collection. Those are products I get for free, so sometimes they're not my shade. I just kind of take whatever kind of gravitates towards me, things I haven't used before. So this honey, I mean, it kind of looks like it would go with my skin complexion because it looks pretty dark in the pot. When you put it on, it's very light. So I mean, it's a concealer. I'm pretty sure I could probably use it under my makeup and stuff, but it was just way too like white on my eyes. I don't know, that was just my opinion. So I just preferred to go over with my own concealer because now it kind of dyed it down a little bit. All right, so now I'm gonna go into the Milk chalk stick, and I'm just gonna use a brush to pull the brown shade and then just work that in my crease here. It sort of has a shimmer in there, which is okay to me. I hope you guys can kind of see it. I don't know how it's looking on camera, but I'm sort of just tapping the brush on the stick and just like working it just like how I would with regular eyeshadow. And it's showing up. Hopefully you guys can see it, but it's a very, very pretty shimmerish brown. And then I just figured I would go in with one of the pink shades in the middle, but I think the one that would coincide with the brown the best is this first one, which I believe was Bounce. It just complements the brown a lot better. Skip It is a lot more bright and vibrant, so I'm gonna use Bounce right now. I'm just gonna sort of put that in the middle here. If anything, I could actually use the stick itself and just plop it on my eye, sort of right here in the middle. I don't know if you guys could see that. I'm gonna come closer so you guys can see in a sec. Can you guys see that? Just gonna use a regular clean brush and just sort of clean it up here. I'm gonna go in with my good old e.l.f. Y'all already know I love me my e.l.f. eyeliner. Eyeliner's on, mascara's on. I think I'm gonna do lashes, but let's get into this foundation because we really want to see how the moisturizer and the primer kind of goes with my foundation. So I'm gonna be using my Maybelline Fit Me matte and poreless. You know, that's my go-to. So if I'm gonna try these products with any foundation, it would have to be that foundation. So just gonna take my beauty blender here and just bounce this on and see what happened. I didn't put my color corrector because I want to see how well my foundation goes on with this primer, like if it allows the foundation to go on better. Alright, so no problems with my foundation going on. Went on flawless, just as I remember. Obviously my face is getting better, so with foundation my application looks a lot better, whereas, you know, all of my blemishes and everything were kind of seeping through with my foundation couple weeks ago. So but what I do like is that my face is not like super matted. Like it doesn't feel, you know, like it feels dewy sort of. It kind of is in the middle. It's like matte but dewy at the same time. Obviously I have powder and everything else I need to put on top, so it's gonna probably look more matte at the end when I'm done. But for right now, from what I'm seeing, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go into contouring, and I like that the foundation, the layer foundation is great because I do put powder and everything on top, so that's gonna give extra coverage. So I don't really need to put any more foundation right now at this point. But I'm gonna go in and contour now with my Black Radiance Color Perfect foundation stick. I'm not sure what shade this is, but this is what I use to contour. So need to go in with my concealer. I don't know why, but lately I've just been forgetting about concealer. I don't know why, but trying out that new technique. Just inner and outer right here. It's supposed to lift your face, and you know, instead of the triangle which kind of drags it down. So I've been using that technique. I like it. I definitely see a difference in my eye with applying my concealer like this. So Okay, Laura Mercier Honey Translucent Powder. Had a lot of Laura Mercier products in today's video. I'm gonna use a brush with the powder and just kind of sweep that under my eye. I don't know, I haven't been baking like I used to. I don't know why I feel like I like this technique a lot better. Gonna go into my powder contour, because you know wherever you do liquid you have to do powder. So I'm just going over where I put the stick contour and just sealing that in with powder. And then just gonna use this powder again just to highlight under my contour, like so. And now I'm gonna go in with my blush. So let's see, what blush am I gonna use? I guess we could use Skip It, since we kind of skipped her for the tutorial. We could use it on the cheek. It's more of a cheek color, to be honest, so I'm just gonna do a few dabs of her right here. It's a very, very light pink, but I think it'll work in terms of blush. Let me get my blush brush and let's just blend that out, see what happens. Oh, okay. That's not bad at all. Actually, it actually looks like blush. That's interesting. Just gonna put a little bit more. Yeah, but it actually looks like blush, guys. That's crazy. I would definitely wear this one on my cheeks more than I would on my eyes. But it really is a nice cheek color. I feel like I put too much over here. But it really is a nice cheek color though. Okay. Highlight. What can we use for highlight? I'm gonna go into the Petal Play Shadow Quad. These are all highlighters. And then I'm just gonna take one of my fan brushes and I'm just gonna dip into the two bottom shades, which is usually what I use, and then we're just gonna put that right up here. Same thing on this side. Get that gold. Put a little bit right here. Right here. I'm gonna take this little brush. I'm gonna take that same gold and just put it right here on the brow, just to give it a little bit of pizzazz. Yes, we might as well just do a little bit on the inner corner. Okay, so I'm waiting for my lashes to get tacky, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder, which is my face powder that I usually put all over my face. So I'm gonna take this big brush. I usually just dip it in on the sponge because the sponge is soaked, and then I just go all over my face. This is kind of where I kind of blend everything together, make everything look nice and seamless and matte. Matte is always my preference because I have oily skin, so to me that's what looks the best on me. And let's see, while we wait to put on the lash, gonna go in with my UZ by Flowfushi. This is my lip treatment. This is the pink one. My lips have really been acting up lately, so I'm not trying to do any lipstick right now. I'm just trying to keep it nice and simple and, you know, bring that moisture, that well-needed moisture to my lips. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. It's very simple. I like it. It sort of looks very natural, with just that little pop of color in the eyeshadow, which I feel like you could see on camera, but then you can't really see on camera. But yeah, so it's very, very pretty. I love like that pop of pink in on the lid. So based on just how my face looks, I will say primer did a good job in terms of making my foundation kind of go on flawlessly. So did the Essence, the Pure Canvas Power Primer Essence. So this is really good. I mean, my makeup came out really good. I feel like it usually does, so I'm not sure if there was anything extra different from this primer or any other primer I used. But I mean, a flawless application is a flawless application. I mean, who doesn't love when their makeup comes out great? So either way, it's a good product. But what I would have to do is, I think in between me using my other primer, which is my NYX Honeydew Me Up, using that and then using this, I'm going back and forth. Eventually I'll be able to tell if my foundation kind of looks different when I use one compared to the other. But for right now, the foundation looks flawless. This is usually how my foundation comes out. As far as the moisturizer, it felt really good. Moisturizer consistency, didn't feel heavy, didn't feel any type of way on my skin. For me, my biggest thing is breakouts, where their product has something in it that doesn't go with my skin, because as you know, everybody's skin is different. So that's my main concern, but I wouldn't be able to really have a verdict on that until I've used the product like constantly. But for right now, my makeup looks great. So definitely recommend. I cannot say anything bad about the product. My foundation looks great. My skin is improving, so you know that could be a reason as well. But everything came out great. The eyeshadow, I really love the Milk chalk sticks. They're really good. I'm happy I looked them up because at first I had no idea what they were really for. I automatically assumed eyeshadow, but as I mentioned before, they're for eyeshadow, lips, and your cheeks. So this is a very good versatile product to have to carry around with you. Traveling, makeup could be very bulky. I mean, sometimes we just have our products that we love, and either way we're going to take it with us. But if you can minimize having to bring an eyeshadow palette and just have to throw this stick in your bag, it's a lot better, a lot quicker. I only have 3 colors. I really don't know how many colors they came out with. I'm pretty sure they came out with a few, but I only have 3 of them. So, but based on the 3 I have, like, I loved that brown, which was, what was the shade again? Double Dutch and Bounce. That's the shades that I have on right now on my eyelid, and then I have Skip It on my cheeks as a blush. I don't know, hopefully you guys can see it on camera. I mean, when I look in the mirror I can see it, but altogether everything came out really nice, which I'm happy about. I mean, I have no complaints. Makeup came out great, so I'm really loving that. the Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I like, but it could just be that it's not my shade. But like I said, this is probably a good product for me with this shade right now to probably use under my foundation, just to kind of help with concealing my under eye darkness before I put on my foundation. So I'll try that in the coming weeks and see if that works a little bit better. But all in all, I loved all the products. They were really great so far. This is most of the products that I have to try. I do have a lot more other products, but your girl has just needed a break the past couple of weeks, so that's why I haven't been posting as much, but I will be getting right back into things. So definitely stay tuned for my future videos. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I haven't done a tutorial like this in a while, and I'm actually sitting down. Most of the tutorials that I've done over the month or so have been in my bathroom. As you can see, it's a whole different scene, and I've been standing up in those tutorials. This is basically my old place where I used to film, but I got rid of my backdrop, my gold backdrop. This just looks more clean and more precise. I don't know. So hopefully when I edit, you know, the background looks okay. But yeah, I just really wanted to get into some makeup. I have nowhere to go, but this was a nice way of just trying stuff out, putting makeup on after I haven't had makeup on for months. So this was really nice. Maybe I might even wear makeup to work tomorrow. I don't know. It all depends, because I have to literally wake up early to be able to like beat my face like this. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll put all the products that I used. I don't know if I'll put all the products, but I'll put the products that were the main talk of today's video in the description bar below. So you guys, if you're curious to know what the names of the products are, I'll put that in the description bar. It's kind of hard to list every single thing I use. I mean, if you go back to my old tutorials, you'll see I use practically the same products. If I don't like a product, you won't see it again, but I basically use the same stuff over and over and over. So I'll put all of the Laura Mercier stuff in the description bar below. Don't forget to give today's video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and of course don't forget to subscribe to your girl's channel if you enjoyed today's video and you want to see more videos to come. And make sure your notification bell is set to all so you get all of my notifications, so you don't miss out on any new content. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and hanging with your girl, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.